Yo, hey, what's up? Welcome back, man. This is the Mental Healing Podcast. We are back. Whew, man, it's been a long while, right? It's been a long while. It's been tough. So, uh, tonight's episode is not gonna be long. It's gonna be real quick, real short. Just want to kind of get into why we taking so long to get back, right? So, what's been crazy is What's been crazy though is I was forced uh, to take this time off uh, involuntarily. Forced to take this time off, not only to get my mental straight, my mental straight, but also to actually get my physical health in order. And that man. So we started off with a good run in that season one. I call that my pilot season. Got some good reviews, got dope reviews actually. But I think the main thing is we just got to be more consistent. So consistency is the key. So that's what we were going to work towards this year. Consistently putting content out, consistently putting content together, consistently shooting. And that was a big part of the hold up as well. Um, but we back. So we back. We got a lot of stuff in store. We got a lot of stuff, a lot of topics. Because this is what we do. This is what we do, man. We here to have those uncomfortable conversations, um, and help people grow mentally. You know what I mean? And thinking about things and putting stuff together and moving forward with their lives. You know what I'm saying? So this is pretty much what we doing here. Uh, just know that when you come to check out this show, this is what we doing. So I'm by myself tonight. As you can see, this is gonna be the first episode uh, of season two, and I'm just gonna address what took us so long to get here. You know what I mean? So let's just get into it, right? So last year, matter of fact, this past week, uh, for all who do know, I ended up tearing my ACL playing ball or whatnot, and we had to get back. We had to take time off. I'm thinking, you know what I mean. When I first did it, I know it takes a year. Just hearing other people talk about the injury, I know it takes a year for you to actually get back to doing uh, your normal routine. Getting back to that stuff. But I did not understand what all was in tune in that year of time, right? What all was incorporated in that year of time. So, what was crazy, man, is, whew, man, man, even after, like, once the surgery happened, that was like, damn, all right, I got the surgery done. But the mental state that you were in, like, one, I'm in Alabama. I don't have any family up here, right? Like, I mean, like blood relatives, right? I got people that I consider family, very, very close, but blood relatives up here. I don't have anybody up here, right? So, um, that was already taking a toll on me. I just started a new job not too long that app before that, so I didn't know how all of that was gonna shape up. Um, but I could tell you this though, what kind of eased my mental after tearing my knee up, right, was the job that I got. The new job has extraordinary insurance benefits, so so that kind of eased me a little bit because when I first tore it up, I'm like, damn man, I'm gonna have to get this shit fixed, and I don't have the money to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, not just money to be thrown around for hundred. I don't know how much this shit was, but it was costly. Like, it's probably about, I don't know. I ain't gonna throw no price range out there, but it was a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, that was the first thing that went through my mind. Like, damn, I'm gonna get this shit done or whatnot, whatever. So looking at my insurance benefits packages, surgeries, anything such as that, and 100% covered. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, okay. So shout out to the state of Alabama. They take care of their employees. All right. Uh, so when the injury first happened, that was I'm down. Like, damn, I'm fucked up about it because I'm not able to understand, like, what am I? how I'm gonna actually operate. You know what I mean? So all of that is on your mind, on top of thinking about how you're gonna pay for the surgery or whatnot. But once I got that out the way with finding out the insurance benefits or whatever, I was good on that end. Um, so it didn't take long. I think it took me like a week before I even got in there to get the surgery done, which was cool. Uh, and then I had to actually take a step back and look at like, all right, how am I gonna get around? How am I gonna, take care of myself? You know what I'm saying? Um, so just so happened, I'm like, call my mama like, hey mom, I gotta have surgery or whatever. She like, all right, cool. So mom dudes take off. Like shout out to my mama, man. I love my mama to death. She take off 2 weeks. Actually, she took off a week, right? Come up here, uh, get me to the surgery because I had people who would take me, but like once I got home, then what? You know what I'm saying? So my mama came up here, took me to the surgery, got me, you know, took that week off. I was here out of work for a week. Shout out to my supervisor as well, who he worked with me. Like, hey, look, we'll work with you. You know what I mean? Get some stuff done or whatever. So, he allowed me to do that. So shout out to him too. But you know what was funny? Like when I walked in there, and this is crazy because I talked to somebody the other day and they was like, shit, I still put my mama on my shit, and she was actually married, so it was crazy. But anywho, um, so when they asked for emergency contacts or whatever, I'm like, damn, like this shit crazy. This is why I need like a girlfriend or something, or a wife or some shit, because you don't want to be putting your mama down as your emergency contact and shit. So whatever. But anyway, that shit was just kind of funny to me. But I'm a nigga 30 years old still putting his mama down for emergency contact. But when I talked to a young lady the other day, she was like, "Yeah, I was married and I still did that shit." So I ain't feel too bad after that. Anywho, so my mama come up. She stayed for a week. She see like, I guess she kind of got like that feeling like he ain't doing too good. You know what I mean? And I try not to be too high. I try not to be too low. But I wouldn't. I just didn't know how to react to that shit. Like I was disabled. You know what I mean? like I was really like disabled. I couldn't do shit that I wanted to do. So I think she kind of got a sense of that, and she was just like, yeah, you want me to come back? And I'm like, nah, ma, you good. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to throw her off. She's like, nah, all right. So she took my little nephews then back, and she came back and kicked it with me. Kicked it with me for another week, right? So that kind of got me. She was, taking care of nigga, cooking and cleaning shit up that I couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? With my leg being out of commission or whatnot. So, but you never take into account, how that goes down when your leg is just, when you're losing a limb or something like that. You gotta maneuver around and walk on crutches and all this type of shit. So, her being up here for those 2 weeks, just making sure everything was straight. I enjoyed that. So once again, shout out to my mama, man. That was dope. So doing this recovery process, I'm talking about I'm getting better. But however, COVID is still going on. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just stuck in the house. Like I can't go nowhere for real. Once I started going back to work, I was there, but I was like in the office, just going through it. You know what I mean? Like your leg, trying to drive. This is my dominant leg, so trying to drive with this motherfucker toe up like that. Like I'm talking about, I'm in bad shape, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes I would just sit down. I wouldn't be crying, but I get emotional because I really couldn't understand. Like, damn, what is actually going on? You know what I'm saying? The way I couldn't. I wasn't really like thinking straight. Like my mind was just fucked up because I was just sitting down, I'm stuck. Can't go out, can't do shit, just in the house, stuck, right? So 4 months in, I could say about 4 months in, I'm able to move around just a little bit. Not doing shit that I want to do, but I'm able to, move around a little bit, drive a little bit more, do little stuff like that. So I shoot down to Atlanta. And just go down there, hang out with some family. You know what I mean? I'm moving around on my own without this brace and all of this shit on my leg. So that I'm good in that aspect, but the leg hasn't recovered all the way yet. You know what I mean? I've been going to physical therapy, doing all this stuff, hitting the gym, getting back into the gym, doing what I need to do. Just try to get my legs stronger, but it's taking time, right? Come back from Atlanta. I done fuck around and got COVID. Listen. I see why that shit was taking people out. Like, I can honestly see and understand why people were dying. If you weren't uh, physically able, not like physically up on your health game, yeah, that should have take you out, man. Like, so and this how crazy it was, right? This how crazy it was. I come back from Atlanta, my starter goes out on my car. I'm like, all right, cool, boom, get the starter done, put the starter together. Go get the starter. Put the starter on. This same day, starter goes out on a Monday. I take off work Tuesday. Put the starter on the car. Tuesday night, right? I come home. After I get the starter on, I put it on. I'm jack the car up, get up under there, put the starter on. It's hot as hell too. It's like August. Come in the house, I'm playing the game. All of a sudden, like right behind my eyes, it's like this unorthodox type of pain that it's just hurting, but it's mild though. It's not like it's bothering me, but I'm like a minor headache or something. Could be just being out in the sun, twisting your neck up under the car and shit. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, damn. It start get progressively like 5, 10 minutes, 15, 30 minutes. It goes by, an hour go by. Progressively, the pain gets worse and worse, and now I'm not able to see. Like I'm looking at the TV, playing the video game, but I'm not able to kind of see. It's like the lights are just fucking with my eyes, right? Or the TV is fucking with my eyes. So I'm like, yo, talking to my homies online. I'm like, yo, man, I can't see. Like, he's like, what? I'm like, man, I can't see, bro. My head's starting to hurt a little bit. I'm tired. Shit, let me lay down, man. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. So this is probably around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I go in the room, I lay down. I'm like, yo, I get up under the covers and shit. I'm in my bed, laying down. No. I laid on the couch first. I laid on the couch first. Turned everything off. Turned all the lights off. Laid on the couch. I'm thinking it's like a little migraine or whatever. I get migraines, when I'm stressing about shit. But it's rare, right? So I get a little migraine. So I get a little migraine. I'm laying there. I'm like, damn. So I go to sleep. Talking about. So I said, what, 7:30, 8 o'clock? 10:30, I wake up on the couch, puddle of sweat. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? I'm sweating. Like, come up out of my clothes. I'm like, damn. But my head is on 10. Like, it's doom, doom, doom. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? So I get up, go back there to the room. I lay down, lay in the bed. Turn the ceiling fan on because I'm so hot. I'm sweating. So turn the ceiling fan on. Lay down, go to sleep. I wake up. I wake up. I just got it. That was funny. I wake up, and so that's about 10. I go back to the room, lay down again, change my shirt, lay down again. No, I changed my clothes. I took everything off because it was soaked from the couch. and I couldn't lay back in the sweat, so I got up and went to the bedroom. So I lay down on the bed and wake up again, probably like 45 minutes after that. I'm like, damn, I'm sweating again. I'm like, yo, this is unreal. Why am I sweating like this? So I get up again. I go, come in the kitchen. I'm like, my head pounding. I'm starting to get chills now. My body is chilling, like super cold, but I'm hot. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to explain that shit. That shit is just so wild, right? So I come in. I got some CBD tea. I'm like, the CBD. But the second time I wake up, let me rewind a little bit. The second time I wake up, my head is hurting so bad I'm not able to go back to sleep. So the CBD tea, I come up front, make me the CBD tea, because I know the CBD tea is gonna make me go to sleep. Like 10 minutes, it makes it you out like a light, right? So I go drink that, I fall asleep. I wake up again. Shirt, I'm drenched. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm fucked up, man. Like, brain is on fire, body cold as hell. I'm sweating like crazy. I'm like, yo, am I sick? Like, I couldn't realize what was going on. So I'm like, damn, am I sick? So I get up the next morning. Like, now this is constantly going on throughout the night. I'm waking up. I bullshit you not, right? I probably change clothes about change shirts. So I had like some pajama pants on. I probably changed shirts about 6 times. No lie. 6 times. Just waking up, coming out the shirt, putting a new shirt on. So I get up, go. I'm like, man, I gotta go get tested. Let me go. If this would COVID feel like, I need to go see what's going on. So I go to the doctor the next morning. Call my I text my supervisor that morning, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yo, I can't stop sweating. My head's killing me. I'm going to get tested. He's like, all right, cool. So go to the doctor. She do the little nose swab, which was awkward because I'm like, damn, what the hell is this? Like, she all in my nose and shit. I'm like, ah. So she come back in like 10, 15 minutes later, like, yo, yeah, Mr. Huff, you got COVID. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you got COVID. I'm like, yo, lady, I was just working on a car yesterday. And today I got COVID. Like, I ain't have no symptoms. I wasn't nothing wrong with me. Like, that shit just, it hit me, right? So she like, next 10 days, don't come out the house, whatever, X, Y, Z. I'm like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So these next 10 days, I'm talking about the rough. Like, that first night was tough, but like the next 10 days was fucked up. Like, I would get up and walk around my room. Like, I would walk from my room to the kitchen. I would be tired as hell, as if I just did a 30-minute run or some shit. Like, I was tired as fuck, right? So I'm like, damn, yo, like, I think I'm finna die. Like, I really thought I was gonna die. That first night, I really thought I was gonna die. So, you know, after the COVID thing happened, now granted, I had got up. Now I've been out for a few months. So I had got up to 172 pounds. My leg, I was building my leg back, just working, just getting myself together. Got up to 172 pounds. In those 10 days, I lost 12 pounds. Like that. I wasn't eating. All I could do was sleep, take showers. I took like 3 or 4 showers a day just so my body would feel warm because it just felt so cold, right? Crazy. Just crazy. Crazy. So in those 10 days, I lost 12 pounds and my rehab had regressed so bad that my leg felt like I just had surgery again. That's how crazy it was. Felt like I had just had surgery again. So, you know, so I battled through that, right? Battled through that, and then hey, I'm trying to get everything back together. Like my mental state, my physical health is all fucked up. I can't do nothing. So, how did I stay sane through this time, right? And I know that's kind of what's going through your mind, like. Come off surgery, then you get COVID, and then, you know, how do you stay sane doing all of this? You don't. I'm just being honest, you don't. You kind of drive yourself crazy sitting in the house. Cabin fever, I think that's what they call it. When you can't even move around for real. You just in the house. You know what I mean? So, um, but I'm gonna tell you what I did do. Play my video game a lot. Video game was actual like a escape. You know what I mean? Call of Duty, Warzone. It's like an escape. You get out of. It takes you out of what's actually really going on, and you can do that for hours. You know what I mean? You'll sit down and you'll be playing the game for 2 or 3 hours. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was my escape. I used Call of Duty to escape. Just play video games. Text people that I knew. Shout out to my homies, man. They text me every day when I had that COVID shit. Every day when I doing my knee surgery, they just reached out and hey, you good? You ain't dead over there, is you? You all right? You know what I mean? You need me to bring you something? You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody doing that surgery time that sent money, uh, all of that. I promise you, I'm every last person. I got it written down. Um, Once I get everything going, I'm telling you, I got you. I'm gonna take care of you. Please, please, please know that I'm gonna take care of you. So, but yeah. So this is what's going on this whole year. You know what I mean? First 4 months surgery, then COVID, and trying to rebuild and get back. Like mentally, I was just drained, man. I didn't have time to. Well, I had time, but I just didn't. I wasn't in the right space to even be thinking about conversations to have. You know what I mean? Like, or content to put together and put out. Um, all of that. I just didn't have time. Also, you get caught up in the social media realm. You know what I mean? Where you're watching everybody else doing things and you're not able to get out the house and yeah, it's wild, man. It plays a big part onto your mental state. So, um, that's just what happened. You know what I mean? So that's what took so long. We still in the space of recovery. As you can see, this little tape right here on my leg. Uh, just trying to do any and everything to help build this leg back, get the muscles back going in this leg. But yeah, man, that's basically what the year was about. You know what I mean? Trying to get my mental and my physical together. So currently, right now, um, let's see, where we at? Mental on a mental health check-in. Where we at? Scale 1 to 10. Let's see. Where am I? Where am I? I said 7. I said, nah, 6.5. 6.5, 7. I can improve. I can improve a lot. Uh, I just, I'm working. I'm constantly working. I'm constantly putting myself back together. I believe once this leg gets to at least 90% and I'm able to get back on the field, I'm able to do exercises that I like to do and all that type of stuff. I'll be A1. And just trying to train my mind to go harder. You know what I mean? You never know what you got until it's gone. And when I say that is when I lost my leg, I'm like, damn, I could have been going harder in the gym. I could have been going harder on the field. I could have been, you know what I mean? But sitting around bullshitting or not going as hard as I should be going or as expected, that's kind of where, your mind kind of set in there. So once this leg get back, I'm gonna be going 10 times as hard than I was before. So, oh, excuse me. But yeah, so like I say, didn't want to hold y'all too much on this episode here. This is season 2, start of the Mental Healing Podcast, man, where we have uncomfortable conversations, right? We're trying to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes sense to you. So, um, yeah, man, this is where we at. That's where I've been. That's the year in a nutshell. Um, I had to regroup, get my mind together, and put myself back in a good space, man. That's basically what I had to do. So, um, but we back and we coming. I'm telling you, we're gonna be dropping shit like every other week, man. I'm gonna try to get some. I just met this therapist lady too. I'm gonna try to get her to come through. She's a little older. I'm gonna have to kind of talk to her about it a little bit. But I just met her, and that's why I say things happen for a reason. But I kind of explain it if I'm able to get her on, get her on the show. So, but like I say, man, we got a lot of content coming through. Me and LaRue got a lot of stuff in plan. We're gonna talk about some of the stuff that he got going on right now. Some of the ladies that he worked with got some stuff going on. But like I say, man, it's been a wonderful, hectic year. I say that. But we back, and like I say, we're gonna produce. We're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna drop more episodes. I'm gonna try to at least get 12 to 15 episodes out by the end of the year. I'm gonna try to do that before we get into season 3. All right. So I appreciate y'all listening to me vent, I guess, about my last year, year and some change. Well, year, if you're looking at this time frame, a year. So I appreciate y'all letting me vent, man. And hey, just look out to what's to come. It's coming. We coming hard. So 2022 is our year, baby. Let's do it.